Freedom's Blade, the Saga of Sengbe Pieh, written by Reuben White. In the verdant hills of Sierra Leone, where the sun casts long shadows across the rice fields, Sengbe Pieh toiled under the watchful gaze of his ancestors. Born of the Mende people, his spirit danced with the rhythms of the land, his laughter a melody that echoed through the village. But fate, cruel and capricious, had other plans for Sengbe. It was in the year of our Lord 1814 when the winds of destiny shifted, carrying whispers of turmoil and despair. Debt, like a vulture, circled overhead, casting its shadow upon Sengbe's family. In a desperate bid to reclaim what was lost, they surrendered their son to the jaws of bondage, a sacrifice to appease the gods of fortune. Sold into the clutches of darkness, Sengbe's world shattered like glass, each shard a painful reminder of his stolen freedom. Bound by chains forged from the sins of man, he watched as the horizon faded into oblivion, a distant memory of home. Captured by the Portuguese slavers, the Tecora became Sengbe's floating prison, its bow cutting through the waves like a knife through flesh. Across the vast expanse of the Atlantic, his spirit remained unbroken, a flame that flickered against the storm. In the bowels of the Tecora, amidst the stench of despair, Sengbe's eyes met those of his brethren, each soul a testament to the cruelty of man. Together, they forged bonds of steel, their resolve a beacon of defiance in the heart of darkness. Sold like chattel to Spanish merchants, José Ruiz and Pedro Montes, Sengbe's journey descended into the depths of hell. Aboard the La Amistad, where the air crackled with tension and fear, he bore witness to the atrocities of slavery, his heart heavy with sorrow. But in the shadows, a spark ignited, a whisper of rebellion that danced upon the winds of change. On a moonless night, as the stars bore witness to their defiance, Sengbe rose from the depths, his voice a clarion call to arms. With the fury of a tempest, Sengbe and his brethren seized control of the La Amistad, their blades singing the song of liberation. Blood stained the decks, a crimson testament to their struggle, as they fought tooth and nail against the chains that bound them. But victory, like a fleeting dream, slipped through their fingers, as the La Amistad veered off course, adrift upon the uncertain currents of fate. In the shadow of Long Island, New York, the wheels of justice ground to life, their echoes reverberating across the land. In the hallowed halls of the Supreme Court, Sengbe and his comrades stood as warriors, their voices a chorus of defiance against the tides of oppression. With John Quincy Adams and Roger Sherman Baldwin at their side, they waged a battle for their very souls, each word a dagger aimed at the heart of tyranny. But amidst the chaos and turmoil, betrayal lurked in the shadows, a serpent coiled around the roots of freedom. As the scales of justice trembled, Sengbe and his brethren faced the specter of slavery once more, their fate hanging in the balance. With bated breath, the world watched as the gavel fell, a thunderous verdict that shook the foundations of history. Against all odds, Sengbe and his compatriots emerged victorious, their chains shattered like glass, their spirits soaring on the wings of liberty. Returning to the shores of Sierra Leone, Sengbe found his homeland ravaged by strife and uncertainty, a reflection of the scars that marred his soul. But amidst the ashes of despair, hope bloomed like a flower in the desert, a beacon of light in the darkness. In the annals of time, Sengbe Pieh's saga lived on, a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity and the unyielding pursuit of freedom. Through the trials and tribulations of history, his name echoed across the ages, a symbol of defiance and triumph in a world shrouded in shadow. Freedom's Song, poem by Reuben White. In the verdant hills of Sierra Leone, where shadows dance beneath the sun's embrace, I am freedom's blade, a son of Mende, born to a land of grace. In 1814, fate's cruel hand stole me from my kin, debt's vulture circled, casting shadows, a storm within. Sold into darkness, chains forged in the sins of man, I am freedom's blade, against despair I stand. On the Tecora's bow, where waves cut through the night, I am freedom's blade, a flame against the blight. In the belly of despair, brethren's eyes met mine, bonds of steel, defiance divine. Sold to Ruiz and Montes, La Amistad's cruel domain, I am freedom's blade, bearing witness to pain. Yet in shadows, whispers rise. Rebellion's sacred call, moonless night, stars witness all. With tempest fury, la Amistad seized in the night, I am freedom's blade, against injustice I fight. Blood stains the decks, a crimson tide, I am freedom's blade, against chains, I stride. But victory's dream slips, fate's currents unfold, in Long Island's shadow, justice retold. In halls of Supreme Court, warriors we stand, I am freedom's blade, with justice in hand. Betrayal coils, a serpent's deceit, yet we stand strong, our victory sweet. Gavel falls, thunderous and true, I am freedom's blade, my spirit anew. Back to Sierra Leone's shores, ravaged by strife, I am freedom's blade, hope reclaims life. In ashes of despair, hope's flower blooms bright, I am freedom's blade, against endless night. Through history's trials, our saga told, I am freedom's blade, a story bold. In shadows, in light, our legacy lives, I am freedom's blade, where hope survives. If you are enjoying the Mystery Within channel, feel free to hit the subscribe, follow, or like buttons for future posts and updates. This is our Black History.